Watching. My name is Graham Elwood, and I want to talk about this American journalist that was killed in Turkey 2 years ago, and there still has been no real investigation about it. She's an American-born journalist, Serena Shim. She was killed in Turkey for revealing the truth regarding the ISIS-Daesh, and this was by Eva Bartlett Global Research, came out May 8th of 2018. No investigation 2 years after suspicious death of American journalist Serena Shim. Basically, and I'll get into it, she uncovered that terrorists were being brought into Syria through an American military base in Turkey. She's uncovered this. And of course, the corporate media here in America didn't cover it at all. She's born in Detroit. And it's an alarming trend I'm starting to learn about of American and Western journalists getting killed and not being investigated. It's not being investigated. When a foreign journalist gets killed suspiciously by one of our enemies, then boy, it's a human rights issue and everybody goes after it. And but when an American or Western journalist, from Canada, Australia, the UK, New Zealand, or America, uncover stuff about America mainly, or the UK, and they die or disappear, but it's never investigated. So here is what here's what she uncovered back in around 2013 or 2014. Or it might have been even later, because she died in 2016. Turkey's pivotal role in Syria's insurgency, Press TV report from inside Turkey, showed footage of what she estimated, this is Serena Shim, to be 300 semi-trucks awaiting militants to empty them out, including testimony explaining how Turkey enables the crossing of foreign terrorists to freely into Syria, spoke of the funneling of arms via the Incirlik U.S. Air Base in Turkey to terrorists in refugee camps or on through to Syria, and highlighted the issue of terrorist training camps portrayed as refugee camps guarded by the Turkish military. She named the World Food Organization as one of the NGOs whose trucks were being used to funnel terrorists' arms into Syria, and stated this in her last interview, just one day before being killed. Notably, in that interview, she also explicitly stated that she feared for her life. She even said Turkey has been labeled by Reporters Without Borders as the largest prison for journalists. 2 days later, she was killed suspiciously in a car accident. And there's been, this goes, you can read all this because this goes into, there's all these conflicting reports of how she died. Few in the corporate media have looked into Shim's suspicious death. In one surprising exception, Fox News reported on Shim's death, citing a U.S. State Department spokesperson as saying the State Department does not conduct investigations into deaths overseas. Oh, that's the official State Department thing? Weird. Because when James Foley was killed in Syria, John Kerry at least twice publicly mourned the death of James Foley, lauding as a hero the journalist who snuck into Syria via Turkey, sound familiar? To report embedded with Al-Qaeda and other terrorists, and giving sincere condolences to his family. Without a trace of irony, in August 2014, Kerry said of Foley, and never of Shim, "We honor the courage and pray for the safety of all those who risk their lives to discover the truth where it is needed most." You forgot to say, John Kerry, the truth about our enemies that are blocking us having a pipeline with the Saudis to go to Western Europe. See, Syria won't let us have a pipeline. They're doing business with Iran and Russia, so now Syria is a terrorist state. So we're using terrorists to start a revolution in there to start like a civil war. And when an American journalist uncovers that, how evil America is, she dies and we never investigate it. I think that's what you meant to say there, John. And then, yeah. This is how they're doing it. So it's another story that the corporate media is not covering. That's why you guys come here. This is not on CNN or MSNBC. So please subscribe to this channel. YouTube keeps unsubscribing people. We're stuck at 9,700 subscribers. I sound like a broken record, but we have been at 9,700 subscribers for 2 months. It's September. It's been that way since July. So support the channel. Go to the Patreon because YouTube is cutting my money. And I got rid of the Amazon affiliate code. So anything, a couple bucks a month, anything helps. So that we can get stories like this and get investigations for journalists who she gave her life to get to the truth. Her family deserves that. That's why I'm doing this show. Because I want to make Gotham great again. I want to make the world great again. And I love having all of you as political vigilantes. We're all out there working together. Thank you so much.